always seems to take any time between now and next week. There seems to be no you go live and then you're instantly notifying everybody. So if you are here, say hi. I cannot see you unless you say hi in the comments, because I'm on OBS and I just got Restream sending me the comments, so I cannot see your name or anything like that. So say hi, join in with the conversation. We're just gonna sit and go within today and feel what's going on within. So hi Karen, good morning to you. Hi Cheryl, and good morning Stu, or good afternoon. Yeah, I'm getting more and more excited now about my wheelchair again. We had to delay it because of the restrictions, but once the restrictions are out, we can get back on with that. I'm looking forward to my retreat next week. A silent retreat at home, meditating like hours and hours and hours a day. I don't get the opportunity to go on retreat, not very easily. And so I've never been on a retreat, never been on like a silent or a meditation retreat. So this time I'm going to be doing a virtual one, 5 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, just meditating with the odd Dharma talk, with the odd guided meditation, and of course food, because I can't live without food. Anybody that knows me, I love my food. My favorite pastime is eating. How many of you, give me in the comments, since lockdown, have you discovered how much you like food? It's kind of handy that we like food. Hey Laura. Silent retreat should be a real challenge and a beautifully learning experience. It's going to be a real challenge. I do struggle with meditation. You know, I help people meditate. I say help people. I point people in the right direction to learn meditation and mindfulness. And I really struggle with it. If I sit there for 40 minutes meditating, my mind's really everywhere. There's no sitting down and go, oh, my mind's calm and just switches off. No, my mind's like, what am I going to eat later? What's happening next week? What are we doing to do that to-do list? And the more and more I quieten down, the more my mind finds interesting things or urgent things that it needs to think about. Like buying someone a birthday present in 3 years' time because don't forget to sort it out, or or that you've got to check a date on something in the cupboard because you bought it last week and you don't know if it'll go out of date next year or not. Just bizarre things the mind thinks is incredibly important, right? When you're like, no, just sit. Hi, Katja. 10 pounds of food, love. Yes. Boom, boom. I know. Camera strategically placed. Here up. I don't mind my belly because I'm paralyzed. It's just boom. It's like a keg. I lost my appetite over the past few months, to be honest, Cheryl says. Cutting way back as my heart goes out to the people without it. And the food lines to Mecca. I know, that's crazy, isn't it? We got food banks now over here, and they're in more demand than ever before. And Tom's just, I shared something earlier today. In Scotland, they've made period products and sanitary products. I'm not quite sure the overall term for them, but you know what I mean. And they've made them accessible for free. Basically, if you struggle to buy adequate supplies, you can go to certain places and you get your month's supply or a couple of months or whatever. I think it's a brilliant, wonderful idea. So I think it's about time. And Tom put up about perhaps some food should be free. And some food, and he makes the important point of some foods can be produced so cheaply nowadays that maybe it can. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe we need to subsidize food that you have to cook at home. And I'm not talking about fast food or anything like that. I'm talking about organic food. Maybe that needs to be subsidized by the government, so therefore get it in the homes and get it into our children, get it into... So maybe that's not such a radical idea as, government heavily subsidize healthy food. The food banks are strong. The food banks are strong as well. Yeah, it's just, you're in Australia, I'm in the UK, Europe, America. These countries should not need food banks in any way. But they do. I am Italian. As we are eating one meal, we are thinking. Thank you, Michelle. I like that. It's like me. I try to mindfully eat because I'm a really slow eater. And I try to put my fork down between meals. And between meals, I put it down between meals, but I put it down between mouthfuls. And I try to taste the mouthful that's in my mouth. For the simple fact, what we're normally doing is we're putting the mouthful in our mouth and we're just chewing to get rid of it. We're not chewing to taste it, we're chewing to get rid of it. Because we're loading on the fork the next bite. And we're already planning on how to eat the next bite while trying to get rid of the mouthful. So I've been having since I've been eating no sugar at all, because I've had no sugar at all for about 6 weeks, apart from the odd natural bit of sugar and maybe in some products, but no chocolate, nothing sweet if I can help it. And even the natural sugar under 10 grams a day. So I've done really well. Go me, I'm really proud of that. Basically, I had some high results on my diabetes. So I got to do something about it. And one of the things with COVID-19 is, high blood sugar. So, take responsibility. So I've been not eating sugar. So I have been having as my snacks nuts. And I've been really mindfully eating them, just like 1 or 2 at a time. And I find I eat a lot less if I eat them really mindfully. So it's really interesting. Unfortunately, we subsidize crap food over here. Yeah. I hear you on that. I donated to kids' food basket for the little ones. Give without expectation, such a beautiful way to be. Yeah, just not having anything back. It's how relationships work. Just love the other person. Don't love them to love you back. Right, I've got a Healthy Streets meeting in 15 minutes, so I better get on. Right, we're just going to sit and meditate today. I'm not going to change the camera. And do you know what we're going to do? We're just going to sit here. We're going to place our hands on the heart. So let's start to do this now. You're going to take a deep breath. Put your phone down and close your eyes. And just feel your breath. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. And feel that breath in and feel the breath out. And you might be able to feel your heart beating there just underneath your chest. Notice how the mind quietens down. Just being very mindful of this moment. Mindful of the sounds you can hear. Mindful of the little feelings and emotions inside the body. Mindful of where you can feel the seat you're sat on. And where you can feel the clothes around your body. And you feel the air going in through your nose. And feel your chest rising and lowering. And you just feel the peace within. You know, exactly the same thing in this moment as what it was 10 minutes ago. We're just taking a deep breath and we're just pointing to some peace within. Beyond all the noise of the thinking and the wanting and the longing mind. Just here now. You might feel the way your awareness moves from your mind down to your body and your heart. You might feel the warmth of your hand on your chest. Even with your eyes closed, you might see the different colours and different bits of light with your eyes closed. Just whatever you do, bring it into the present moment. We often think about the future and different things. And because of that thought and because we're going there, we have a feeling because of it. But that future isn't here yet. But we brought it here by thinking about it and then creating those feelings. Same as the past. We think about the past or a situation and then we have feelings similar. They arise within us. But it's not bringing the past to here, it's re-experiencing it. We're recreating it. So if we can recreate the past to the future, we can create this moment to whatever we want it to be. A peaceful moment, a loving moment, a compassionate moment. Just recognize your breath. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. And imagine bringing this calmness into the rest of your day. And if we end with the loving kindness matter. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be free from suffering. And finally, may I be loved. I'm going to come back from 5 and we'll open our eyes and just bring it back to this physical room. But we'll bring back this peace and quiet with us. So 5, 4, open your eyes. 3, shake out your arms. 2, take a deep breath and have a little more energy. So here's the thing with meditation or a mindfulness moment. You don't have to have some kind of room and settle in. You don't even have to be sitting in a position. You can be driving the car or anything. Okay, don't close your eyes with driving the car. That's dumb. Don't take that advice. But you can be driving the car and you can just be mindful of what's going on. Turn the radio off and hear every bump. Hear every sound the car makes without getting paranoid, because suddenly you'll hear the car make sounds. But you can just settle down in the moment and you realize the world is at more peace than we realize. We think the world is going crazy. We think, we have to do all these things and all that. And really, the world's quite, it really is. There's only like a few moments a day when it's not in our lives, in our experiences. But yet we seem to think the whole day is rushing around or rushing doing things. And really, even in meetings and working and all that, there's moments that's just So I'm going to deeply thank you, all of you, for turning up every day. It really does make a difference. And I do this because I need it. So I really appreciate you guys holding me to my practice. I just want to go through a couple of comments and I'm gonna go. In our city, there are so many resources for absolutely free food and prepared meals. We are very fortunate. I think that's awesome. Things are changing, I watch my 17-year-old eat and it is disgusting. They are used to eating the way too fast. Yeah, I don't know about disgusting is the right word, but I know what you mean. So many people eat faster than me. Yeah. Thank you, Sherry. You also have a blessed Wednesday. Michelle, as tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the States, I count my blessing. Happy Thanksgiving. Is it tomorrow, is it? Well, have a great Thanksgiving. I will be here tomorrow, I believe. And on Friday, I'm live on Insight Timer. I'm quite terrified about that. I've been doing lives with you guys. It's like doing lives with my family. It really is. And doing live on Insight Timer is like a big league. So yeah, we'll see how that goes on Friday. It's going to go wonderful. It's going to go exactly the way it should go. So it's going to be beautiful. Blessed Thanksgiving to you all, celebration. I am humbled by many blessings. Absolutely, Cheryl. Thank you. Not at all, like 20 minutes and half. You're replying to somebody else. Must go. And I'm going to go as well, Michelle. And thank you, Laura, for your confidence. Thank you, Cheryl. And Have a wonderful day, everybody. I love you guys. Take care. Namaste.